broadcasting live from our studio in Appleton, Wisconsin. You're tuned into Fox Cities Core on WCZR Code Zero Radio. We're the show that gives you an opportunity to call in and be a part of the show. Our call-in line is 920-358-0795. Core. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fox Cities Core. If this is your first time tuning in, WCZR is an independent streaming rock station based out of Appleton, Wisconsin, playing all the hits of forever. And we play a ton of local musicians, a lot of regional musicians. The stuff really is amazing. Tune into the station. Give us 20 minutes. You'll be hooked. Also want to mention that tonight you can see at Appleton Beer Factory the Holiday Tradition Show. Technically, it is at Crazy Todd's every year. This year, it is still at Crazy Todd's, but it's also at the Appleton Beer Factory. It is Luke Schaefer from Me Like Bees and Carter Halsey. And Girl in the Gun's going to open up. Tickets can be purchased in advance. Save $5 by using the promo code, Code Zero. I believe the show starts at 8. So today we're taking a look at a cause that blends the power of music with a mission to make a difference. If you haven't heard of Joey's Song, it is an organization that raises money to help with epilepsy research, as well as help families that are affected by epilepsy. It brings together musicians and artists and supporters to create these really unique once-in-a-lifetime performances. It takes place down in Madison, Wisconsin, and behind every year, what really runs this thing is the house band. And I've got 3 people that are huge in the Fox Cities music scene that serve as part of the house band every year. I'd like to welcome Sam, Frank, and Alex. You're chuckling there, Frank. Like,
hey, who's the opening band for the Christmas show tonight?
It's Girl in the Gun.
Oh, I misheard that.
What did you think you heard?
Girls with Guns, which is a great name.
Yeah.
Girls with Guns.
Especially if they do it.
Yeah.
If they got guns.
They got guns. Yeah.
On stage.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, now, yeah, I mean, that would be a great idea, Frank.
Well, don't forget to ask my top 10 things that an acoustic performer can do to enliven their act.
Just wrote a note for myself so I don't forget. So Joey's Song is weeks away again. And for people that might be in the Fox Cities area and not know exactly what this event is, I alluded to it at the top of the show, but it really is something you've got to go to and experience to totally comprehend how unique and how great these shows are. And you guys are a big part of making the shows what they are, because you're up there with a lot of the artists. It's a lot of artists you've probably heard, a lot of artists you grew up with. This year they've got the frontman from Tears for Fears there is a new addition. They've got Vicki Peterson from the Bangles. They've had Debbie Peterson there in the past. Dave Perner from Soul Asylum, Butch and Duke from Garbage. We're just only scratching the surface.
Well, go down the list. Do you have the list?
I don't have it up, but I will work on getting
Okay.
it. Well, and before we get into that, let's talk about what projects you play in here in the Fox Cities.
Oh, well,
You can
why
start,
does
Frank.
everybody look at me every time?
Because you're tallest.
And you're in the
Because
middle.
I'm old, that's why. And, yeah, I am the tallest.
Yeah, that's what happens.
What am I doing? Oh, I've only got one project in the Fox Valley, and that's Zebra Mussel. And in the new year, you can see us at a small, tiny bar playing Holst's The Planets. Zebra Mussel goes classical music for about 20 people. It's going to be fabulous.
Yeah, and Alex and I, we play in a band called Hang Ten together, but we've, I guess we do most of the things that we do together, which we play with Corey. Alex has played with my other band lately a few times now. We run a studio together. Yeah.
And the Lately has been working on some new material, right?
Some, yeah. It's just like a song or two, so don't get too excited. But yeah, it's fun to play with all those boys that I've known, forever.
We had a we have a friend who's in Fox Valley, is in L.A., and he had my favorite app in the whole world ever, which is professional bookers and have this app that can tell you exactly how many people each band draws. So if you're booking someone and they're asking for a ridiculous price, you look them up.
Yeah.
47 people average a night. Sorry, no can do. Why did I go there? I love that app.
That wasn't on your top 10 list you're going to talk about later, was it?
No,
Okay.
it wasn't.
Get that app.
No.
Bring the numbers up. That's good advice.
All of the numbers should always go up.
Yeah.
I have to say, we Zebra Muscle played with Messer Chups, the monster instrumental band, and they had a good crowd, real good crowd, and they sold over $1,000 of stuff off the merch table. Why? Because Appleton's monster crowd was there. They had the famous Monsters of Filmland patches in their haunted house they ran, and their favorite monster, pick one, and it was fabulous to see. Great night, great weird night.
I did not know that there was a monster subculture in Apple.
They were there.
It's the only event they've ever gone to.
And you can tell them they have like rat fink patches on the back and rat fink tattoos, actual tattoos. And
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
and one even had the new, a woman. She had the new Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein right there.
The new one?
Tattooed?
The new one. Yeah.
wow.
She's on the ball.
Whoa.
You don't even know if it's good yet.
It's early in the morning, but I named them wrong. Appleton's Monster Community.
Well, did you mention the Wishbone Breakers? I don't know if I heard.
Oh, yeah, we
we
play
did.
that band, too.
Yeah, we playing that. We play with Riley, in Boy Howdy.
I heard that Boy Howdy passed away, though.
I don't think. I think he's hanging in there. I
Okay,
think
he's on life support.
Yeah, he's still kicking.
Okay.
So we can expect to hear some Boy Howdy at some point.
I hope
No,
so. There's
only if he recovers.
yeah. I
You don't want
suppose
to like
that's true.
drag you don't want to be sad.
You don't want the whole hospital apparatus to be on the stage. Although that's a good look. People would not forget that.
Well, so tell me, how long have you guys been involved in Joey's song?
Let's see. First me. First me. I don't know. Me 10 years? Maybe. Time has gone so fast because I'm old. Yeah, 10 years. Yeah.
I think
Just as it was beginning to grow out of its small hall stage. Not small hall, medium-sized Barrymore Theater stage in in Madison.
Yeah, I think my first one was the 2019, right, like the year before COVID, which was also known as 2019.
That was the year everything was going up. People's road careers were being paid very well. Musicians, it was through the roof. Everybody was looking forward to their summer, which everybody we know was booked. Europe, Australia, everywhere. And money would rain down. And then COVID happened, and it has never recovered
No,
at all.
no, everything's
That
only
is crushed.
I think everything's gotten worse,
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty much across the
Except
board.
the show has gotten
The Joey Song Show has gotten
Joey
Joey
Song
Song
Show.
Show
remarkably
keeps
better.
getting better.
Yeah, the economy's going in the tank,
And that's because I got involved last year.
dude. Just getting it going.
Yeah, last year was my first year doing it, but the year before that, I think I got asked to help with some of the art, like the backdrop design, which I don't do, so I had Ike do it, who
Ryan Ike, artist.
beautiful artist. If you have not seen his work, he is awesome.
Who will also, as of yesterday, be performing a song at Joey's song.
He is the Tears for Fears go-to guy.
It's true.
If you can't get Roland from Tears for
To
Fears,
play
you
those
call
guitar
Ike.
parts. Everybody knows. You call Ike.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, and even more people are about to know.
Yeah.
So what was, I'll ask Sam, since last year was your first year on the stage performing, what was the preparation like for something like that mentally and as far as actually spending the time learning?
The same as any other show, honestly. Alex does all of the charts, which is like a monstrous undertaking. So he does a lot of that work for me. So I just have to learn them. But we used to do a Christmas show every year. That was kind of the like same deal of just songs that I don't know, so that every year you like spend a few weeks just, getting these new songs in your brain. And it's like really mostly that, honestly.
I think like our years of like during Mile of Music when we would just like play backup band for like 2 shows for whoever was coming into town or whatever, and then have to learn like 2 whole sets of music, and then
I think like the most
that type of preparation I think is like is good practice for gigs like this, because it's like the same thing, but this is just twice as many songs. I guess. So.
But I mean, I guess in those days, like we were playing with like 5 bands playing our sets of songs that we would just learn to play those like hour-long sets with, and then like completely have it out of our brains. And I think that's a useful skill.
It's also easier when you're in your 20s.
Yeah,
your brain works better.
That's true.
Because now we're old and dumb.
And getting worse, unlike the show.
Well, so not only are you learning a lot of songs to perform at this event, but you're also playing with, some of the people that wrote some of those songs.
Always.
Does that get into your head at all when you're out there? I know last year, Sam, there's some great pictures of you and John Resnick from the Goo Goo Dolls.
Oh, they became close.
Yeah.
Physically.
Emotionally.
Sam and John Resnick are like, no, I don't go into that.
Honestly, I think I need to do a better job of realizing that as it happens, because it's just I've never been good at being in the moment at shows and not just trying to do a good job, So I think some of that just kind of washes over you a bit.
Don't beat yourself up. I know the know-it-all boyfriends from the know-it-all boyfriends began 26 years ago as a blow-off steam fun project for Butch and Duke and a tight bunch of Madison musicians who are still there. Oddly enough, it's them plus us Appleton people, but I used to be a Madison musician. But their whole thing was to not ever rehearse, to get as drunk as possible, and then take requests. That was their thing. So, you'd yell up, whatever. It's not unusual, Tom Jones. They'll go right into it. They have no idea. They'll go into it, and that's the fun part. That was my favorite part, actually, was that fearlessness. And we had a few fearless forays when Joey's song used to be at the Barrymore Theater. We had to stop songs sometimes in the middle. But it's far more professional now.
Well, and the show's been growing and growing. And at the Barrymore, that was a very early iteration of the Know-It-All Boyfriends. And then...
Not early, that's a late iteration of the Know-It-All.
Late iteration.
Yes, it is.
But then later, of course, you got Alex and Sam and
Well, it got real serious when Paul McCartney's right-hand man, Brian Ray, the guitar player that's always next to him, was booked. And we had a rehearsal. And we were just, we're in our classic fuck up form, and he laid the law down pretty hard. And we had to get our shit together. I couldn't do my usual, I don't need to play this or even listen to it. I already know it, bit, which only works sometimes.
Yeah, it only works if it's a song that goes like other songs.
Yeah.
Which not every song goes how songs go.
Yeah.
Well, is it hard when you guys are like? It doesn't seem like as many people up in Appleton know about this event as they should.
No, they should.
Yeah, it's awesome. Like
Last year was such a great show, right?
Yeah,
It
I
was
think
great.
it keeps getting
all
better.
the way around. Keeps getting better, and we had more Northeast Wisconsin represented. There's no, if you see us on stage, so we play the Sylvie, and there's I don't know, is it 2,000 people? 2,000.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Whatever.
something like that.
Well, you look up your app. Oh, 2,000. Joey's song. But the Appleton bunch is the stage left. That's us. Then there's the original Know It All Boyfriends, so we're the add-on Know It All Boyfriends. And then there's the women on the right-hand side of the stage because we have a battle of the bands, the Know It All Girlfriends are over there.
It's a very segregated stage.
Segregated. And they hate us on stage.
Sharks and Jets.
Yeah, completely. And we have a great Battle of the Bands feature. But last year, Kenny Hoopla came. And for
True.
those,
Repping Northeast
Yes.
Wisconsin even further.
and for those of you in Northeast Wisconsin who don't know Kenny Hoopla,
Shame on you.
shame. He's great. But here's what happened. I made everybody catch Kenny's set. I forced the photographers backstage were gabbing about who knows what Madison political shit. And I said, get out there. You're going to see something. Because Kenny is great. He writes, he totally controls his deal. He was on a huge label. He was what's the name of the drummer, that guy?
Travis
Kardashian.
Barker?
Travis
Barker,
Barker produced his album, a number of years back. And they were hanging out. But Kenny said no to that and took control of his own career. He's from Oshkosh. And I dragged everybody out, and I dragged Butch Vig out. And Butch is watching Kenny. He can sing. He told me, I said, well, no shit. No, come on. And then we both looked at the audience, and it was a jammed show. Kenny did a special concert the day before Joey's song. And everybody in the audience in the front half were mouthing lyrics to Kenny's songs, which is huge. So Kenny is international. He's on tour in Europe right now and in England, and he plays Glastonbury, the big festival, not as big as Summerfest, haha, but it's huge.
Probably better than
Probably
Summerfest.
better.
But not as big.
Because Wisconsin gets big.
Yeah.
But he's also a great dude. Can't say enough about Kenny. He's the man.
He's an explorer, too. He does whatever he wants. He doesn't let anyone...
And he did a backflip on stage.
Yeah.
That's it. I cued the photographers. I go, this is a song. This is a song. When he gets on that riser, get down there, take a picture. So we have 3 photographers with the same picture of Kenny flipping off the stage. And that was great. If he does a great backflip right now.
Any backflip's a great backflip,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
And
Have you ever done one?
I'm too tall.
you just fall down.
Yeah.
No, of course I haven't done a backflip.
Have you ever pulled your back reaching to get something behind you?
Yeah, of course. My back hurts right now.
Same.
So it really is, again, hard to go back to the question about people from the Fox Cities not knowing as much about this as they should. I'm sure you have friends they maybe see something on Facebook or Instagram or something, and after the fact, and they're like, hey, they must be kind of a little confused at first to see a picture of you and
Johnny
Resnick.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not good at promoting things before they happen.
Yeah. After
We'll,
when
talk
other
about
people
after.
do it for us.
There's a wall we have to break down. When I was a Madison musician, Appleton was this other place, right? Fox Cities was this other place, and when I was young, and it could have been the moon or Mars. To Madison people, it's the moon or Mars. To us up here, it's Madison's down there. So there's this wall, and the musical wall was amazing. And when an Appleton band would come to Madison, we'd say, I don't want to see them, they suck. But we would all go. So I'd see everybody who was bad-mouthing said Appleton band. And something hit me. All the Fox City bands, they had major record label deals going on. They had, and worse, they could all sing. I mean, really sing. Everybody in these bands could sing. The fourth harmony guy could be a lead singer for any Madison band, you know?
I like that. So, like those I hear singing signs.
Yeah, I do.
It's like a threat to other bands entering.
But I remember asking, why is that? Someone floated that, well, they have so many choruses up there. These choruses.
Thanks, Dudley Birder.
Yeah. And the only band that came down that I played on stage with or opened for was Soup. And they were kind of legendary, you know, coming down.
Yeah, still.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, and then, of course, the Green Bay area is a whole nother thing.
Oh, we don't talk about them. No, yeah, they're...
Yeah, talk about it. That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
I've learned a bit about Oshkosh. No, I have. It's very interesting. But they have a culture, I think. They have a culture.
I agree. There's people that are outside, like, doing stuff that isn't... There's, like, I don't know. It's cool, kind of.
Yeah, it is cool.
And Green Bay has always rocked.
Green Bay has such good musicians. It's like...
Horn players.
It's amazing.
So singers come from Appleton. Horn players come from Green Bay. I mean, that's been true for a long time in my life. So, yeah.
So the Joey song, getting back to Joey's song, what Michael Gamal, the founder, has kind of rolled in over the last 15 years. It's grown. It's had 15 years to turn into what it is today. And at this point, they've raised $1.7 million over that 15 years. So you get to see these great concerts that you're not going to see anywhere else. And you're also doing something good to support research, hopefully to end epilepsy or help families that are affected by it. One thing that really impresses me about this show is that all the artists, they come and they play, they're not getting paid. And it's almost like a club. Like, I think a lot of people that come, they want to come back again because they had so much fun.
It's definitely a club on the stage side. You know, you see everybody again.
It's fun to see you get to see everybody every year. It's like a little
and the new artists are always so surprising, and you know, we're idiots, and we go, I hate Toto. I'd never play any of those Toto except Africa, which is kind of dorky and fun, but. You know, Steve Porcaro from Toto suddenly shows up last year. Suddenly. I mean, he came out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
We're at the bar.
Nord in hand.
Yeah. And he's a legendary LA session player, if anyone doesn't know.
He wrote Human Nature for Michael Jackson.
Amazing.
He wrote a lot of songs with Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played he just did all the synth programming for Quincy.
But he shows up and all of a sudden he's with us and goes, "Hey, I'm Steve. How you guys doing? I'm playing with you tomorrow night." You know, that's cool. And I've playing live with Steve Porcaro, by the way, because Alex keyboard on the Appleton side of the stage. And way over there was Steve Porcaro. And it was so smooth.
You could see their eyes lock.
Just smooth.
And they entered the like synth lord land. It was awesome.
Yeah. They entered and all of a sudden, ooh, this is different.
You hear a lot about like guitar players. Is it uncommon to have two keyboard players at a show?
Yeah.
I mean, how was that
It's fun. It's like it's way better because you don't have to think about. You only have to think about one thing instead of like getting to different sounds. Like, and then we just like got together before the show and just made decisions on who was going to play what kind of, and it was pretty rough. You know, we were just kind of jamming, but it was he had to leave before the show on Saturday because it was during the fires in L.A. and like I think his partner's wife or his partner's house burnt down or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, he had to get out of there, which is a drag.
It's a shame. But yeah, it was my first year last year, and
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
And
That's amazing.
like it is definitely a club. I mean, like everybody is so cool, and I'm excited to like see them all again. It'll be, you know, like hanging out with friends that you only see once a year. You know.
It's like the family you only see on Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah.
Except you want to see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't just say, how's it going? Good.
Hey, yeah,
Oh, yeah, good.
Well, we're going to come back and talk. I want to talk more about Joey's song and some of the things that happened in the past. We're going to play a little clip with some of the people that are involved talking about the Know It All Boyfriend's origins, as well as Michael Gamal himself talking about the Joey Song organization. We'll be right back. We've got Sam Farrell, Frank Anderson, and Alex Drossart on Fox Cities Core. For people that aren't familiar with Joey's song, For people that aren't familiar with Joey's Song is an organization that raises money for epilepsy research and to help families that were affected by epilepsy. Michael Gamal started it after his son Joey was affected and unfortunately passed away. You were the ground floor on that as far as performing, and
He is.
it's grown like it's.
I was the
huge.
first guy that Mike, came to, and I was very flattered to do that. It's like, sure, I'll help you out, whatever you want. I didn't know what it was. It was in Chicago, I believe. I think it was. Anyway, and then the next year, there was one year I couldn't do it, the third year maybe, but I've done every one since, and heck yeah, I'm more than happy to do it. I mean, it's a beautiful thing that's grown now to, I couldn't even have imagined how it's grown. This year's show was so good, so good. I am very honored. Always be one of the greatest honors of my life will be that I was the original Joey Song guy. Absolutely.
What's your favorite Joey Song memory?
Oh, I don't know. There's been so many years. There's just too many. I think last year had a lot of them. There were just so many good times. But early on, the shows were much more chaotic, and things would happen on stage. People would fall over.
Songs would stop.
Songs would stop. People would fall over on their back and stuff like that.
Well, and that some of the earlier shows had the original formation of the Know It All Boyfriends, which was a band that I'll let you explain how the Know It All Boyfriends started.
That's the cover band with that Frank is a part of. It's grown now. It's a much bigger band.
And the Know It All Boyfriends, when did you officially join that project?
It was a Christmas party at Butch Biggs' brother, Chris Biggs' house, and a bunch of us were there, and they tried to hire like a piano player or somebody to do that, and then they're like, well, we couldn't get anybody to do it, and we're all musicians, so let's just play. So we would. That's where it started, So we'll play like 2/3 of a song that we almost kind of knew, and then we'd play another song, and that's really where the Know It All Boyfriends came from. And it was Freedy had that name, like he bestowed it on us. So we were like, okay, that's who we are now.
And the band is a lot of fun. If you haven't seen the Know It All Boyfriends, used to do shows at the Momar.
Yeah.
And,
oh God.
Can you tell us a little bit about Joey's Song?
Yeah, Joey's Song is about raising money for epilepsy research. Mike Gamal, the gentleman who put that group together, they had 3 children that were adopted, I think, and they lost one of them to epilepsy, and so he's just been kind of a warrior on that front. And it started out like I saw Freedy and somebody from the Bodines do a thing at a volleyball court, 15 years ago, and it helped raise a little money. But I mean, now now it's become a big thing.
And obviously it's such a wonderful cause. And Mike Gamol's son, who passed away from epilepsy, his other kid actually gets up and plays and is so good. And it's so crazy emotional to watch this kid work at, and also the scope of the talent that is participating, like to hang out with Vicky Peterson or John Cowsill or Debbie also is amazing. Sierra Swan, who's staring at me from that wall. Love her. And the Know-It-All Girlfriends, then I ended up playing in a band with those gals last year, and it was the best.
So it's in memory of my son Joe, who passed away from epilepsy back in 2010. He had suffered from a rare form of epilepsy called Dravet syndrome. And so when Joe passed, we needed to do something. As a family, decided we needed to do something. And there was a couple options. One was to crawl inside a bottle of Johnny Walker Red. And there were days when that still feels like a good one. But we decided to do this. Back in the 80s in Madison, I had done some stuff in the music business. I had worked at a club called Headliners here in Madison. And that's how I got to know Butch and Duke and some of those Madison folks. So we started out by using music to raise money. And it was really simple when we started. We did CDs, but this was back in 2010 when the world decided to stop buying music totally and only stream it. So unless your name is Bruce or Beyonce or somebody like that, you're not making any money off of your recorded music anymore. So we slowly shifted to these live events, and now it's become this monstrosity that it is, right, with the Know-It-All Boyfriends and all these guests from Cheap Trick and the Bangles and Soul Asylum and Fountains of Wayne joining us. It's just kind of grown over the years. But what we do is we raise money to fund epilepsy research into rare epilepsies, the kind that took my son and other families are dealing with today. We always talk about it being for the next family. Somebody today is getting the same diagnosis. So we want to give them hope that there's somebody out there fighting for them. So we put on these little minstrel shows that we do, try to raise some money, and then we funnel it into research grants.
All right, so hopefully you enjoyed that clip of some of the background of the Know-It-All Boyfriends and some of the history of Joey's song itself. So for you guys, what are some of the standout moments for you guys from past Joey songs?
One of my favorite moments was the hotel rehearsal before, and I hope that like you get to do it again, but just like getting like 50 people in a hotel room to like try to go through songs is pretty fun and unique and not very helpful all the time, but
Yeah, it was fun and weird.
Is that when you can see who prepared and who didn't?
No, because it's as if everyone's just figuring it out at that moment, and no one's, a jerk or anything.
Yeah.
There wasn't any like
How
monitoring
come
either.
you're not? I expect a room full of professionals, and none of that.
You should be that guy this
I
year.
don't want to be
Come on, you should like wear like a, I don't know, like a
priest.
like a neckerchief.
yeah,
Oh, priest color.
a priest collar.
You have all sinned.
Yeah, Father Frank.
All right, so standout moments besides the hotel. You said the prep, but what are some standout moments from the actual shows that people would have been able to see?
I'm kind of with Sam on the just meeting seeing everybody again, and rehearsing and figuring out what we're going to do, because it's right up till showtime.
Yeah, the show is a kind of a blur, honestly. But
Who keeps everything going
Butch.
smoothly?
Butch.
You got a lot of people to keep track of at this event, because I mean,
Yes.
there's all sorts of different people.
It's insane. You've got ants going in every different direction, and someone has Mike Gamal herds them, and Butch kind of looks ahead, and
Yeah.
and everyone talks to Butch. Both sides of the stage, they talk to Butch.
especially as like a guitar player, I tried to learn the parts that had to like be there, but like there are some songs that like I've never even met the other 3 guitar players on stage, and so it's always just kind of like trying to hear if somebody else is like gonna take the part, and if not, I'll do it. just to give some other people space to like play the part that everybody knows and stuff. So it's like somewhat of a conversation the whole time, and so it at least for me required a lot of mental focus, which I'm not always in a state that's easy for me.
Well, you have to, I approach it this way. I have to learn everybody's part, just in case, you know. And it's a good thing to do anyway.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, for sure.
what I love about it is know-it-all boyfriends, just the boys. We played at the Majestic Theater, a pre-concert, and there's this guitar player there. And I said, "Do you know him?" "No, I don't know." Plugging in his pedals. I'm asking everybody, "Who's that guy?" "I don't know."
No idea.
Oh, well, and then I went up and said, "Well, welcome, new guy," you know, and he played the whole damn concert with us. It was great.
He was good.
He was good.
It was Steve Vai.
No!
Joe Bonamassa.
Steve Vai.
Just kidding, it wasn't. But
I was on an album with Joe Bonamassa.
really?
Really?
How was that?
It was an anthology album. It's a tribute to John Martin, one of the UK's biggest selling ever multi-disc tribute sets. And Joe did a song, and my band at the time did a song.
Nice.
Yeah, it was real nice.
I think
Recorded right here in Appleton, Wisconsin.
At where?
My living room.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yeah. You know, laptop, mic, amp.
That's all you need?
Just I played guitar back then. God, I forgot I played guitar.
Did that answer your question?
I was just going to say, I think as far as memorable moments that people could witness or did witness, that I would say last year, like playing Iris was one of those moments. Just having grown up, you know, when you and I were kids, like that song was ubiquitous, and like so like having that play out with you as a part of it on the stage was wild.
That's the other interesting thing about Joey's songs. So they hit every decade with big hits, right? And Duke from Garbage and I and Butch were the same age. Butch is timeless, right? But I can always look at Duke, you know, if we're excited about something. If someone says, "Oh, we're playing Time of the Season by the Zombies," Duke and I will go, because we're like from back then. And then these guys have to tell me whatever is exciting them about some song from their childhood. But we do it all of it, straight across, right up to the present.
Well, and every year changes as far as the setup and what takes place. Last year there was a comedy night, which was taking place at the High Noon Saloon, as well as a show at the Barrymore. Not the Barrymore. I'm sorry.
There's the Majestic.
Majestic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's right. Cheesecapades. Joel Hodgson of MST3K and the legendary artist Wayne White, who I'll just sum up really quickly. He designed Pee-wee's Playhouse and the famous Smashing Pumpkins video, what's their big hit?
Tonight.
Tonight.
That one.
Peter Gabriel too. He did a Peter Gabriel video.
He did a lot.
Yeah.
There's a great documentary on Netflix of him. And to sum him up quickly, 65 to 160K per painting, Wayne White. I mean, he's big. But we did a show. He's fabulous. Got tons of energy. And Joel and he are a new comedy team, and Hodgson and White. And that was a really fun night. We were the backup band, and we were called Packer Country, which I liked a lot. You know, I thought, man, we
Packer
could
Country show band.
Packer, mainly because Joel Hodgson, who's a Wisconsinite, was obsessed with a band called Cimarron from long ago.
There was a bar in Appleton called the Cimarron.
There still is.
And there was a band in the 80s, I believe, and they were called the Cimarron Show Band. So Joel can't get that out of his head. He just goes, show band. I'm just wondering about show bands. You guys are Packer Country and you're a show band. And when you talk to Joel, it's his idea. You don't add stuff. Wayne and Joe, you don't add any. You just nod and go along. And we did, and that was a real fun night.
Super fun. I think
Super
we
fun.
played what's the song that we played for like a half hour?
Buckaroo.
Buckaroo by Buck Owens.
Yeah, but we're, there's two levels. We play loud or soft, right? We're back. We just keep playing. Yeah, Buckaroo kept going, but we were playing at a whisper, just a bare whisper.
Well, and for that too, you didn't know like who's going to show up. Freddie Johnston showed up and played, and John Cowsill was drumming at that particular
John
show.
Cowsill of the Cowsill was our drummer, and the show is not, that part of the show is not happening this year. The drummer would be Appleton's own Riley Crow on drums.
Bass, Matty Day.
Matty Day. It's an all Packer country, because we're from Packer country.
We're not from Badger Country.
And believe me, Madison is first Badger country, second Packer country. But Packer country.
Show band.
Hoping to maybe
band.
go and take it on the road this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
so-
there was a conversation just yesterday about that. So, yeah.
That'd be great.
Saying the magic R word, residency.
Oh,
Ho, ho, ho.
loaded
Mama
once, get
mia.
paid every
Loaded
time.
once. Same hotel room, 6 nights. Yes.
Well, and then this year they've got it's a 2-day thing this year. Last year they did something new, as well as they had the comedy show, plus they did some full band sets, which they don't typically do. They had Letters for Cleo, Silver Sun Pickups, Belly, Bangles and Friends, which is pretty cool. Vicky and Debbie
Portugal
Peterson,
the Man.
Portugal the Man, thank you. Kenny Hoopla did a short set of his material. This year, that thing's not happening, but they're doing a unplugged show on Friday, which musicians will be up there telling the story of a song and then playing it, kind of like MTV Unplugged back in the day. Are you guys going to have any input or anything that you're doing for that Friday show?
I'm playing piano on it, I think, but I don't know what I'm doing yet on that. I'm still working on
Is
getting
it an unplugged piano?
No, I will plug it in for sure. Maybe I'll put some wood next to it. Try and trick people.
It better be.
Yeah.
I want my money back.
Yeah. That piano's plugged in.
Unplug it. Unplug him.
Yeah.
So are you guys getting a heads up on what people are playing on Friday night?
I don't know.
They could
Maybe
go-
in
they
an
could go
email
anywhere.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm planning on, like I said, I'm like super head down getting the Saturday show put together right now, which is just like a lot of charts, a lot of like figuring out personnel groupings, like the
Packers?
like 2 tight end set sort of situation. Yeah. So I'm sure there's an email somewhere that has more information that's been lost to my mind. But I mean, I think it's just going to be pretty. I don't know.
FYI,
What it?
Frank's not leaving the stage. FYI.
You're playing it too?
No, Saturday night.
Saturday? Okay. Yeah, I don't leave this.
I don't think I was invited to Friday night because I've vocally made my position on singer-songwriters quite over the years. Will you just get on with your damn song?
yeah. Well, we got to keep you far away.
Yeah.
Well, this year, let's just talk. I'm going to just read off the artists that they have listed here. You can find out for yourself. Go to joeysong.org, but they've, as mentioned, Butch Vig and Duke Erickson of Garbage, Vicky Peterson of the Bangles, John Resnick of the Goo Goo Dolls, I'm so bad with names, Miguel Cervantes of Hamilton. He starred in Hamilton.
I forgot
Cervantes,
Hamilton's
yeah.
going to be there.
Yeah, so they've got not only musicians, they've got Charlie Barons is going to be there doing a kind of a segment probably.
I
Charlie,
think he's emceeing the whole
he's
thing. this year.
emceeing the whole thing.
So I thought they said Matt Pinfield was.
Oh, he is too.
Oh, he's Friday.
He's a
So
different
two.
kind. No, he's a
Yep.
different kind of MC.
Okay.
You know,
So
Joe-
they're
Joel's
announcing
bringing the showbiz.
It's hard to keep track of, and that's part of the cool thing is it's changing like constantly as far as
It'll change right up to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
keeps you on the back of your feet for sure.
Joel's great. Charlie. Charlie's great. Joel Hodgson was going to co-host with him originally, but that's not happening.
Let's see. We've got Gail Greenwood at Belly, Jody Stevens and John Auer at Big Star. Big Star. Wow. Kay Hanley and Stacey Jones of Letters to Cleo. Jeremy Tabero and Ryan Smith from Soul Asylum. Brian and Nikki from Silver Sun Pickups. John from Portugal the Man. Chris Collinwood, who wasn't there last year, from Fountains of Wayne. He was there previous years. Freddie Johnston. Marissa from Screaming Females. Sierra Swan, Gina from Luna Chicks, and this year, new additions, Jane and Gina from the Go-Go's. That's exciting. Max from Eve 6, Eve 6 was supposed to play last year, but did not because of the fires. Kurt Smith from Tears for Fears, Paul Allen from Ten Finger Orchestra, Tracy Bonham, and Jordy Radnati, and many more. So keep an eye on joeysong.org. Is there any one particular person that you guys are really excited to play with or see?
Kurt Smith.
Yeah, 100% easy.
Easy. Yeah. I mean,
Kurt Smith, it might be a name that people might not recognize until you hear some of the songs, and then you're like, oh, wow.
yeah, the arrangements are so good on all of those songs, and like that's pretty exciting to. Pretty exciting.
We
to
cover Everybody Wants to Rule the World in Hang Ten, and with our friend Aaron Nagler
Yes.
from Packer Country.
Famous Cheesehead TV and the Motel Men.
Yep.
Both fantastic for Packer heads and synth pop heads alike. So,
But like having to like really like dig in and try to play those songs is a challenge, just because like they're so. They only really make sense if you like do them right. And there's songs that you don't have to do very right, and they still make sense. And these are not those. They're like meticulous and like intricate, and the sounds are important.
and also they just like are great songs.
Great songs.
Like,
And finally, isn't Chris Collingwood of Fountains of Wayne going to perform
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Yes.
going to be there.
his #1 hit?
it's not exactly confirmed yet.
Would that be
It's
somebody's
it's been
mom's name?
assumed.
You say #1 to me, I get all excited.
It's all about the numbers.
I wrote a chart for it.
Where are you on the charts?
I wrote the chart for it the other night, so I think that's kind of speaking it into, or
Am I
charting
allowed-
it into existence.
Am I allowed to say it?
No.
Never mind.
Yeah, you don't need to say it. But, like the innuendo is enough.
So one of my favorite things last year, besides of course the three of your performances on Saturday, was the Bangles and Friends show, which was, that was the first time I felt like an electricity watching a show in a long time. I felt like I was 18 again, like watching a show. And I think anybody that's on the fence about going from the Fox Cities area, buy your tickets now because they're selling fast. And it's one of those things that it's really hard to tell you how cool this show is until you're actually there. And you're not going to get another opportunity to see this group playing these songs like this. It's not rehashed. This isn't touring around playing the same set every night. This is anything could happen for a great cause. Do you have anything to add to that, you guys?
I have way too much to add.
yeah.
It's really awesome.
it's-
Everybody should go. More people, like, that's part of the reason I think why we're doing this, because we're
Get yourself
terrible at
A
promoting.
hotel room
Yeah.
in Madison. It's a great city.
It is. Get a hotel. Get a room at the Moxie.
At
Yeah.
the Moxie.
Then
like
you'll see
150
everybody.
We love
bucks a
the
night.
Moxie Hotel.
It practically pays for
It's a
itself.
rockin' hotel. It's a rockin'
Yeah, they got
hotel.
vinyl.
In fact,
It
if you don't get a room there, you're losing money.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're losing out
Yeah. It is
because we'll be at the bar
all the time.
all day long.
We
But
gotta not be at the bar as often this year.
Yeah.
we have
That
to
was our
lay off on that
downfall.
bar stuff. Yeah. But I'd like to add, all of this, it's so magical. The night truly is magical.
Yeah.
And people love the acoustic night. They just love it. The stories of every song. They talk to the audience. It's people beg for that, for the artist, to just talk to them. And that's what's great about Friday night. And what's great about Saturday night, it's an insane, non-stop party that keeps rising in
Ramping up.
ramping up. But it all began, this whole thing, in a little bar with Freddie Johnston, who we can never forget is the musical beginning of this, and Jay Morant shortly. And that's where it began, in humble beginnings. But Freddie is there, and he will be singing beautiful voice. He'll be singing lead on hits.
Jay will also, he's involved still, and he's awesome.
Legend.
That was one thing I liked last year with the show that was at the place I forgot again.
Majestic.
Thank you. Was Jay got up there and he sang one of his solo songs, Funnel Head.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And it was cool to see that. And again, it's a testament to this event again that anything can happen. And, and even Zeke Bleak. Let's talk Zeke Bleak.
Oh yeah,
Zeke came out.
Our boy Zeke.
Zeke came out at that show and he did
26 X's.
26 X's. It was the live debut of 26
The only
X's.
time it's ever been performed, I think, too.
Yeah.
Yes, on stage.
And he
Yes,
just
yes.
had an EP come out that all you guys were involved with.
Indeed.
And so it's got a very huge Zeke. He lives wherever his head hits the pillow, but he's from out west, and most of this EP was done right here in the Fox Cities by you guys.
And that's just like due to this whole thing.
Yeah.
You meet friends for life.
Yeah.
And you
friends.
you will too if you come.
And he's always there. Oh, we're talking to the figurative. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And so the EP was called The Great State of Dismay. And Zeke has the whole, not to give away the EP, you should really check it out for yourself, but Zeke's had a tough life. And lots of bad things happen. What was the experience like recording that?
Depressing.
Well, it's horrible.
It was the worst time I've ever had.
We all quit 3 times.
Yeah.
I mean, Eeyore looks like a happiness, group leader compared to Zeke Blake. It's just you're.
And he's
I
a
wouldn't
slave
wish.
driver.
I wouldn't wish it on anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He cracks the whip. We were in a cold studio day and night slaving over these songs.
Does Zeke ever smile?
No.
Yeah.
If you count the upside down one, yes.
That's true. No, everything's gray in Zeke's world. Everything.
Yeah.
They call him the
I
man
think
in gray.
he's a spokesman for all shut-ins everywhere and people who are experiencing mental illness of various forms. I think
Yeah. Untreated.
untreated. Yeah. He's a monument to the human spirit. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
That he can even function.
Yeah. He's not really overcome.
He's
Any
overcome
of his
nothing.
troubles. Yeah.
Is there any talk of Zeke performing at Joey's Song again this year?
We don't know.
I think I don't know, but
We-
we're kind of
Surprise.
it's been one of the challenges that we've had this year is making sure that the show isn't 6 hours long. So,
Yeah. And plus all the bits Charlie Barron's is going to be doing. And
Yep. So that all of that stuff is making sure everybody gets represented on stage, but then making it work is getting as every artist comes back every year and we add new artists every year, but still have the same amount of time to do the show. That starts to we got to figure that out. But
That's for next year.
yeah, now we're just saying do it. Let's do everything. So.
Do you guys have anybody, a wish list person that has not yet been a Joey Song that you would love to have?
Mine is Joe Keery. So Joe plays in a band called Joe. He's also an actor. You might know him from Stranger Things. But he plays with some guys from Madison who used to be in the band Dolores.
Who I think we played with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they played at the
Great, amazing
Hotel, I think.
band. And so he's got those guys and Post Animal, who's also has a Dolores, shares some of that DNA.
Is that like Slow Pulp? Are they in that?
In that scene, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
Cool
he'd be a
scene.
great addition.
Yeah.
And his like new album sounds kind of like the Cars to me, and it'd be cool to do some Cars songs. I don't
Yeah.
know. He's on mine.
And he's very famous.
Yep.
Which is which is good.
Which you want. He's got big numbers.
Yeah.
Frank, anybody?
Tom Jones. Wayne Newton.
We had a Wayne Newton video intro the other year. Remember that?
Yeah, but we need him on stage.
That'd be fun.
But you can only pick one. Would it be?
Tom Jones.
It would be Tom Jones. It wouldn't be Wayne Newton.
Yeah, but it would be. Someone with a touch of the long ago showbiz tradition. We have one in this town, Steve March Torme.
Yeah.
I like it. Alex, were you going with
God.
Sam's or?
No. I mean, yeah, that would be awesome. Who should we get? Who would be a good get? Paul McCartney.
Good get. Big numbers.
Mick Jagger. No, I want to see Paul McCartney because I want him to have Matty Day to have to interact with him.
I don't know if
you
you
think-
know about the feud.
Yeah,
Do you think Paul
it's a
McCart-
one-sided feud.
Do you think Paul McCartney's brightness and general good cheer could overcome Maddie's prejudice?
No,
Yes? Oh.
I think Matty's set in his ways.
Oh, wow.
He's an old dog.
He doesn't like Toto.
Nope.
We didn't either till we met one.
Yep. Now we
We're
are
fans.
Now we're big
Toto
fans. Know what I'm saying?
If people can't make it down to see this in person, there is a live stream this year, which they did a live stream a couple years ago. They didn't last year. It's back this year. Go to joeysong.org and find out about the live stream. In fact, the full URL is joeysong.org//live stream. You can watch it from the comfort of your couch, just like the bad old COVID days.
Yeah.
You can. It's an excellent broadcast, by the way, but it's 1/20th of course
You should
being
really
there. You should be
go
there.
down there
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
can. But
yeah.
if you can't, the live
And
stream.
by the way,
Or go and park there. Pop
Madison-
it up on your phone.
Madison goes into full party mode when around Joey's song. And like anybody who knows Madison it's the greatest city in the world for jubilation and celebration
What's
when
the
they're
word?
in full party mode.
Gemütlichkeit.
Gemütlichkeit, right?
Gemütlichkeit, except Madison's a Norwegian city, but in Milwaukee they call it Gemütlichkeit. In Appleton they used to call it Gemütlichkeit.
Which means drinking beer and having a good time.
And,
With your friends.
and sharing the happiness among all.
A general
the
glow.
entire group, kind of like us at Joey's song.
Yes.
Well, again, joeysong.org to find out more. And it's January 9th and 10th, I think, this year, right?
That is right. Yeah, we should have said that.
January
It is-
9th and 10th
January 9th and 10th.
at the Sylvie. Don't sleep on your tickets. Buy them as soon as possible.
Party of the century.
Party of the century. In part, so awesome because of the three gentlemen that joined me this morning. Sam, Frank, Alex, thank you.
I like looking over your camera. I've been weaving back and forth, trying to see you. You're just completely blocking. There he is. There he is.
Is there any last words you guys have? Anything you want to say?
Any last words, boys?
Oh, we're not going to do my.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's let Frank close.
I got
this
that
out.
top 10 on the top.
Yeah, the top
Oh,
10
yeah,
list.
yeah.
Here we go.
Or at least like the highlights.
We'll end it with Frank's top 10.
So every year we have our wonderful Mile of Music, which is growing, and it attracts people with those sing-songy people that they sing their songs on acoustic guitar. There's a lot of them, and I always wonder what can they do to really spice up their act, to really stick out. So I made a list that I didn't bring, but I can remember some of it. I'll throw out a few tidbits for all of you who play acoustic guitar and sing your singy songs. And the last thing you should do is rely on your words. I mean, 9 times out of 10, we all know this, no one gives a crap. You have to stick out some way. You have to call attention to what you're doing. You have to bring them in, bring the audience in.
Showbiz.
That's showbiz. Number 1, learn how to musically whistle.
That's a good one,
Yeah.
Frank.
Yes.
Yeah, I love a good whistle.
Yeah.
I'll walk across the street for a great whistler.
Tell me that when you're listening to John Lennon's "Jealous Guy," when that whistle solo comes
Goes
in, it makes
like
the
that,
song
like
work.
that.
Or perhaps when you're playing Zeke Bleek's EP and you hear a somber, sad whistle in the background.
That is, yeah.
who could it
Fighting
be?
against a New Orleans horn section floating off into the down the bayou.
Whistling Frank.
Yeah, whistling Frank Anderson.
I was bored playing steel on Zeke Bleek's. Well, the endless gray of his personality was just crushing. But I loved whistling. I think whistling lifted Zeke into.
He got to like 22%.
He got
Yeah.
to like beige.
Yeah. And only a fleeting moment.
Fleeting moment.
All right, what are your other tips?
Well,
whistling Frank?
here's another tip. Always talk to the audience, but kind of work it out before you do it. Nothing worse than a story that does not have an ending or incomplete thought. Nothing worse. Here's the other one you can learn. Now, I come from a family of yodelers. Nothing stops a show like a yodeler. My aunt, Lois Anderson, played accordion and yodeled. Oh my God, there's not a dry seat in the house when that thing's over. You can't follow that. No one, Lemmy couldn't follow that. No one could follow that. So yodeling, very important, hard to do. It's a skill. It's a skill.
Yeah, that's just,
Another
you know
point-
the yodeler? I think he's from Sweden. It's Hans something. I think
No, I don't.
the famous yodeler. There's like all these videos of him in the Alps, like
yodeling from the peaks.
yodeling around. When I was in high school, I had a job at Subway, and one of the employees that I worked with was obsessed with him and was like trying to learn how to yodel for the entirety of our shifts. It was
Oh my God.
exactly how it sounds.
While you're engaged in sandwich artistry.
yeah, trying to hear what kind of a cheese
Yeah.
they want.
So difficult.
It's hard.
It's difficult
He-
to do it well.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm going to end with probably one of my most important points for solo performers. Leave the goddamn banjo at home. Leave it home. God, I hate that instrument. And no one can play it,
Joffrey Mahler can play it.
I'm talking about solo performers here right now.
yeah, it's all just strumming.
Just adding something to it. But, well, he can play it. Does he play it mellow? Does he have a round tone?
Joffrey? Oh yeah.
Not that clinky clanky.
No, Joffrey can make he sounds really good.
Yeah,
on
he
banjo.
plays some cool classical stuff. On
Okay,
it. That's
Joffrey
beautiful.
Mahler.
But he lives in Houston, so
He doesn't
matter.
count.
Yeah.
Yep.
'Cause
He's the only
not
one.
here enlightening us.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. I've heard him play classical music on the banjo. He's wonderful.
Yep.
But, most singers, they just pick it up for one song. They go rinka-tinka-panka-plinka-plinka-plinka. It just brings the whole place down.
Like Zeke Bleek.
It actually brings people up, brings me down.
A good banjo player Wayne White, right? Doesn't he?
Oh, I don't mind when Wayne White plays banjo.
Because he rocks.
He does rock.
He rips the strings off that thing. I mean, and I mean that literally, which you shouldn't say literally because it's not appropriate to. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that one. Just leave that damn banjo at home. Harmonica, learn how to play it a little. Learn how to play. You don't have to work too hard at that.
Amen.
I'm going to leave you those points. 5 points. That's pretty good.
Thank you for the wisdom, Frank. And again, I appreciate you guys coming in today. Joey's song, please don't sleep on the tickets. Go check it out. I look forward to it every year. It's a great event for a great cause. Thank you guys. January 9th and 10th, Madison, Wisconsin at the Sylvie. You've been watching Fox Cities Core on WCZR, Code Zero Radio.
Thank you for watching Fox Cities Core on Code Zero Radio. You know the drill if you haven't already. If you could find us on YouTube, search for Fox Cities Core. You'll be able to go through and watch some of the interviews we've done over the last 5 years. Please subscribe so you don't miss out on future interviews. Be sure to check out and support all of the great resources we have here in the Fox Cities. This really is the greatest music community.